Welcome back, this is Ballerscuba with more Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen. I'm joined as always by Dumpus and his Pokemon team of Sanders, Samja, Bebo, Templayer, Rumpus, and Nibbler. Mr. Jency is going to be hanging out in the box for some time. When we last left off, we were in Route 24 and 25. We're on Route 24 now at the end of Nuggest Bridge. Let's continue on and try to get a couple of hidden items before we do move on. Don't trigger that guy just yet because there's a little berry thing right there with a Pecha berry. Let's take a look at what that berry does do. In my berry pouch, which sounds ever so terrible. Pecha berry cures poison. I will probably keep that in mind and then forget about it before it's ever useful. Once again, avoiding this guy, head over here where we can find an elixir. They actually spell it right this time. In the original versions, it was E-L-I-X-E-R, which was a little strange. It's an item that is common in RPGs, as I'm sure you're aware. An elixir in this game restores PP of one Pokemon by 10 points for all the moves. Very useful in certain situations. I hope to never encounter them. Let's head down here, though. I just got down from Mount Moon, but I've still got gas in the tank. Too much gassy food, I guess. We're up against Hiker Franklin. He's going to send out a Machop, our first time seeing a Machop, I believe. We might have seen it before. Hikers love Machops. As I've probably not said before, it is a fighting type Pokemon. I have Sanders out primarily because flying is going to be super effective against him, even though fighting it is decent against Sanders. I don't really have a hard counter to it, though. I was about to say, what the hell? That was a critical hit. Low kick should not be doing that much damage. I'm not a big fan of Machop, mostly because it requires a trade in order to become as powerful as it can be. The third evolution requires a trade, and the third evolution is good, but not great, and the second evolution is not worth your time. So as a result, I'm not typically a fan of Machop. He's going to send out Geodude. I will change because Rock is very effective. I happen to have Rumpus, though, and Rumpus will kick ass and take all kinds of names. Go, Rumpus! And he's going to send out Geodude, we've seen many times. Also requires a trade. I don't know why hikers want to trade in the future. Low kick should be good. Not as good as I thought it would be. Oh, now I'm going to go for something stronger. We will see if Karate Chop is stronger. I don't think it is, though, actually, now that I think about it. Well, it finished the job off, so I guess it is. I honestly don't know the weights and all that kind of stuff enough to tell you how effective low kick is. You worked hard! And we get a chunk of money, actually. Quite a bit of money for that one. Drat, a Zubat bit me back in that cave. You're probably poisoned. Do you want my Pecha berry? Moving on, we have this guy right here up next. Local trainers come here to practice. Why don't you guys practice with each other, and then your Pokemon could get some levels? Am I overthinking things again? Probably. He's going to set out a Rattata, so I have Rumpus out front. I had to move Sanders. He got hit a little bit too hard for my liking. Go, Karate Chop! Probably gonna one-shot you. It does. Oh, it's so good to have a Rumpus. I would highly recommend that you guys get your own Rumpus to play around with. He's gonna throw a Spearow, which means I do want to change Pokemon. I'm actually gonna switch to Nibbler. Nibbler could use some work here. Not necessarily the most effective against a bird, you know, my mouse, but Hyper Fang should be quite powerful. Go, Hyper Fang! One-shotted yet again, are you kidding me? I am doing very well, apparently. Better than I had anticipated. And down goes Youngster Joey. You're decent, thank you for calling me decent as I kicked your ass. You know I had 4 more Pokemon, right? All Pokemon have weaknesses, even the strongest ones. That's why it's best to raise Pokemon of different types. This is the actual first good tip that we've gotten probably this entire game. Right, because even Misty was saying, hey, I use all water types. This kid is the first one to say, No, that's probably a bad idea. Let's head down here. You're going to see Bill? First we battle. Indeed, I am going to see Bill. That is the plan today, but we've got hikers in the way. This guy's name is Wayne. He has an Onyx. I have a Rumpus. Hear him roar. Low kick should definitely finish this guy off. Oh, come on. That was so close. Oh, he's actually going to use a move. Critical hit, and it still didn't do very much damage. It's not very effective. Fighters, like, I don't know, they punch rocks that are thrown at them, so it's not very effective. Go Karate Chop, finish off the Onyx. And down it goes. Down it goes. Give me enough for a level up for my Rumpus. I don't think that's high enough just yet. Rumpus has a high level before I have to stop evolving him. You're something! God, the hikers have so much money compared to the kids. Why does this not surprise me? The trail below is a shortcut to Cerulean City, in case I don't want to go over Nuggest Bridge where nobody will fight me ever again. Next up we do have the spinning kid over here. Dad took me to a great party on the SSN at Vermilion City. Did he now? Vermilion City, actually going to be a destination we're going to pretty quickly. We have Youngster Dan to fight now. He has a Slowpoke, a water Pokemon. Once again, in my opinion, it's okay. I know a lot of people love Slowpoke and the line of Slowpoke because they consider it a tank. However, in my opinion, since Slowpoke's weakness is special, and all of the types that it's weak to are also special, I don't think it works well as a tank, but I know a lot of people disagree with me on that. So we're going to use Razor Leaf on it and just completely one-shot it, which kind of proves my point that it's not a very good tank. Oh, so close. So close. I should have finished it off. I'm counting the random number generator as the reason why I didn't do that. All right, we'll tackle him to victory. Yeah, especially considering how slow he is, I think that he would need more special defense before I could consider him a tank. Maybe that's just me. I'm not mad. You should be. I completely kicked your ass, dude. On the SSN, I saw trainers from around the world. Good for you. Next up, we will head down here. Hi, my boyfriend is cool. He's not really your boyfriend. He's just somebody that looked at you one time, isn't he? Picnicker Kelsey. She's going to send out her Nidorangs. I'm going to leave Samja out front for this because Samja is one of the few Pokemon on my team that won't be poisoned, which is my primary concern right now, surprisingly. It's not how much damage they're going to do. It's... Oh, Peck. I don't know why they have access to Peck, but they do. And it is now a flying move, so it's super effective against Samja. Apparently, Pokemon designers or developers believe that only birds have beaks and can peck. That's not entirely true, but I understand why they would say that. Uh-oh, focus energy. Getting pumped. As long as they keep healing me, I'll be fine. As long as that happens. Alright, we'll keep on going for tackle. Are you serious, Samja? What the hell's your problem? Double kick? I forgot Nidoran has access to this kind of stuff. That's a fighting move, so it's also not very effective. It does have multiple hits, though, as you might expect from double kick. But yeah, having Samja out there pretty much makes him a tank against Nidoran. There's not much that Nidoran has that's going to be very good, except for Peck, which it's not even using right now. But my Leech Seed will add up for me in the long run. I might throw Bebo out there next. Tackle for the win! Down it goes. Down goes the Nidoran. Not enough for the next level up, unfortunately. Now, out comes the other Nidoran. We will throw Bebo out there. Hopefully Bebo can get a level off of this. I'm very scared about having Bebo out, to be honest with you, in a lot of turns. So if things start going badly for me, Samja's going to come back out. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Supersonic, and it lands. Very nice. Please hit yourself. Hit yourself, Nidoran. Oh, Scratch comes in anyway. That's a normal move, so I don't care too much. We're going to use Bite. I don't think that does anything special, have any interaction with poison, but it does make him flinch from time to time. Yeah, the poison, dark is the one thing that I'm not entirely sure of a lot of time. And they're still going for double kick as if that's good against Bebo. Seriously, poison and flying. Why would you use that? Uh-oh, it's going to lower my offense? Yeah, it's going to lower my attack. I'm using special though, so I think I'll be fine. Down goes Nidoran. And Bebo holds his own. Actually does probably better than Samja did, which is a little surprising to me. My conditioning isn't the best. My boyfriend hates that about me. I'm sure he does. I wish my boyfriend was as good as you. I bet you do, baby. Next up is probably the hardest guy in this route. It is this guy here. I'm off to see a Pokémaniac's collection at the Cape. I don't know what Cape he's talking about, but he is another hiker. This is Hikernob. Indeed, he is a knob. He's got so many freaking Geodudes. Alright, we're going to start with Rumpus because it's Geodude. We're going to go for Karate Chop since Low Kick didn't do the job last time. And we one-shotted him. Nice. Down goes Geodude. That should make this a little bit easier for me. I would highly recommend a grass or a fighter here. Water, if you have it, of course, also works. I love how they tell you which Pokemon is going to be coming out. It makes this game a lot easier, to be honest with you. I will keep Rumpus out there, and we will get him level 19, I am sure. Go Karate Chop. Yeah, having a Mankey makes a lot of this game very easy. Very easy. Of course, this was kind of an easy game to start. More Geodudes. Freaking knob. Send out the Karate Chop again and see what happens. Down goes Geodude. You don't say. You don't say. More. Alright, he's going to use a Machop. I am going to switch out. But I'm kind of unsure who to send out. You know, we'll send out Samja. Sanders is a little weak. A critical hit could kill him. So I'm going to send out Samja. I don't think Samja has anything particularly good to use against Machop. But we should be fine. He at least tanks against Machop. So since I don't think I'm going to be doing that much damage, we'll throw a Leech Seed out at him. I don't think Machop has good special defense, but I think they did actually buff it since the previous generation. Because in the first generation, like I've said before, they had just the special stat, and special attack and special defense went off the special stat. So a lot of Pokemon, I believe Machop included, had a lower special total, but then in this generation they buffed his special defense as opposed to lowering the special attack. So I think he's a little bit stronger, but we'll go with Razor Leaf anyway. Seriously? I didn't realize it was that low. Alright, that was awesome. Thank you, Samja. Thank you indeed. To level 21. And down goes Hikernob. You done got me, and real good too. Indeed, I did. And we get 468 Pokébucks for kicking your ass. No. Let's talk to him. How you doing? The Pokémaniac sure lives up to his name. His collection includes many rare species of Pokemon. Now here you want to be careful, because you can screw yourself out of an item very easily here. You want to head down as far away from this guy as possible in all versions of the game. This is true. So stand in front of him and then step up towards him so that you're as far away as you can be from him when he spots you, which I think is just there. But that will open up the path to that Pokeball up top. I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. Sure. You know she likes me more than you now because I kicked her ass. I think it's the same girl over there. And we're up against Camper Flint. He's got a Rada. I've got a Mankey. Let's see how well Rumpus works out for me here. Go Karate Chop. One-shotting. Fantastic. Down goes Rada. And of course we do get enough for level 19. And we get some damn good stats as a result. Lots of 2s. Love to see those. 0 zeros. And he's going to throw out an Ekin, so of course we're going to change. I pretty much have a choice of Sunshine and Bebo for that. I'm going to throw out Bebo because Bebo needs some levels. And I'm going to throw him out against pretty easy Pokemon. Pretty easy, mostly because he can actually tank this really well, which is kind of surprising for me. Even with his attack cut. Of course, we will be using Bite pretty much the whole time anyway. But we're going to start off with Supersonic, and it lands. Very nice. I've been very lucky this whole Let's Play, actually. Not only with Supersonic, but with the Pokeballs. I still can't believe that I caught an Abra. That is like one of the notoriously difficult ones to catch. I remember the first time I played it, and I tried to get an Abra. Of course, back then I was trying to catch everything. Really? That was all the damage we did? That was it? And it never even hit itself. Alright, we'll just keep biting. We'll keep biting, and hopefully it'll work out well for us. I remember the first time that I played, though, and I tried to catch an Abra. I think it took me 7 or 8 times in a battle with an Abra, just throwing Pokeballs at it, trying to catch it. It was not good times, but I was able to get it done. I was supposed to say, what? That was a critical. Okay. Go Bite, down goes Ekans. Bebo lives. We probably won't be using him until I heal him again. Always be on the cautious side when you're playing Nuzlocke. Aw, oh, darn! We get 280 Pokebucks for getting that done. Oh, well, my girlfriend will cheer me up. Nah, I doubt it. If that's her, she likes me now. So, because we have done this properly, we have opened up the path to this Pokeball up here. I will say that in the original version of the games, it will not be this. This is Secret Power. And Secret Power is going to be long and complicated, so I'll tell you about the other one first. The other one is Seismic Toss that you can get here. Seismic Toss is a move. I would say a fighting move, but it doesn't really even count as a fighting move. It does your level in damage. So if you have a Pokemon level 25, it'll do 25 damage to your opponent. Doesn't matter what kind of defense they have, doesn't matter anything, it just does 25 damage. Useful in some situations, but not something that I particularly like using too often. Let's take a look though at what we did get. Let's take a look at the Secret Power. Secret Power is actually a pretty damn good move. I might actually teach it to somebody soon here. An attack that may have an additional effect that varies with the terrain. I happen to have the chart here, so let's take a look at it. If you're on a plane, or like it just says plain terrain, it can cause paralysis. If you're on sand, it can lower accuracy. If you're in a cave, it can cause you to flinch. If you're on rock, it can cause confusion. If you're in tall grass, it can inflict poison. If you're on long grass, I'm not sure what long grass is, to be honest with you, it can cause sleep. If you're on pond water, it lowers speed. If you're in seawater, it can lower attack. And if you're underwater, it can lower defense. Although I don't think we can go underwater in this game. But I could be wrong. There could be spots that I'm just forgetting, which is entirely possible. Alright, if memory serves me correctly, that is a berry. Mostly because I can see it on the ground. It's an orange berry, which I still don't think we've seen. We are filling out our berry pouch, though. Oh no, we have seen orange. It's just a basic healer item, after all.